Greetings again, dear friends. Hope you're all keeping well. Let's begin our voyage of knowledge. I hope you're all ready for today's quiz, because I am. So let's get started on to question 1. What was the significance of the burning bush in the story of Moses? The answer: the burning bush was a symbol of God's presence and a call to Moses for his mission to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Okay, let's have a quick 5 seconds before we continue to the next question. All right, let's move on. Question 2. In the book of Job, who challenged Job's faith and tested his loyalty to God? Answer: that Satan challenged Job's faith and tested his loyalty to God. Ready for the next one? Question 3. Who was the first person to be mentioned in the Bible as having walked with God and was taken by God without experiencing death? And the answer is Enoch was the first person mentioned in the Bible as having walked with God and was taken by God without experiencing death. Now let's take a little breather for 10 seconds before we move on to the next question. And here's an easy one for you, question 4. How many days and nights was Noah's Ark afloat during the Great Flood? The answer: Noah's Ark was afloat for 40 days and 40 nights. Now on to question 5. What is the name of the hill where Jesus was crucified? The answer is the hill where Jesus was crucified is known as Golgotha, also called the place of the skull. And now, question 6. In the New Testament, which 2 apostles were the sons of Zebedee and were known as the sons of thunder? The answer is the 2 apostles who were the sons of Zebedee and known as the sons of thunder are James and John. Continuing on to question 7. What is the significance of the parable of the Good Samaritan, and where is it found in the New Testament? The answer is the parable of the Good Samaritan is found in Luke 10:25-37. It teaches the importance of showing compassion and love to one's neighbor, even to those from different backgrounds or social groups, emphasizing the second greatest commandment to love your neighbor as yourself. On to question 8. Who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? And what do they represent in the book of Revelation? The answer is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are mentioned in Revelation 6:1-8. They represent various aspects of God's judgment and the events leading up to the end times. The 4 horsemen are typically interpreted as conquest, war, famine, and death. Question 9. What are the 3 temptations Satan presented to Jesus in the wilderness, and how did Jesus respond? Correct answer: Satan tempted Jesus to turn stones into bread, to jump from the pinnacle of the temple, and to worship him. Jesus responded by quoting scripture to resist each temptation. Matthew 4:1-11. And now for our final question 10. Who was the youngest son of Jacob, and what is the significance of his name? Correct answer: the youngest son of Jacob was Benjamin. His mother Rachel named him Benoni, meaning son of my sorrow, as she died giving birth to him. Jacob later changed his name to Benjamin, which means son of the right hand. Genesis 35:18. And again, that concludes our quiz for today. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this quiz. So, until our next quiz, bye-bye and take care.